I think I'm ready to watch this. Are y'all ready to watch this? Yeah, I am.
Record for YouTuber response time for drama. This was a pretty impressive speed run. Within a few hours of my video being up, he had his entire response filmed and then posted this morning. So
wow.
Very impressive speed there.
Those projections is crazy.
And there's a few things I want to talk about, so let's just go ahead and dive in. First of all, it's entirely in character. It's kind of like in the Suicide Squad movie where Jared Leto was constantly being the Joker, even off-set, so he was sending his co-stars like used condoms and dead pig carcasses. That's kind of what Nikocado Avocado has done. He is constantly playing his character. He has become the Joker of mukbangs. He is never out of...
He has become the fat ass. Yeah.
Character anymore, it seems. So this response is not him being genuine or taking it seriously, it's him playing his character and completely misunderstanding what I was saying in my video. He spends the majority of the 41 minutes of this response video
41? 41 is crazy.
Because he does a mukbang during it and asking, who is this? Who are you? Does anyone know this person? If I had $1 for every time he asked, who is this? I would have enough money to afford 1,500 pizzas and do my own fucking nutty mukbang. I never really understood that perspective of, this person's not famous enough for me to care, therefore everything they say is worthless.
L clout.
He makes it sound like because he doesn't know who I am, everything I've said is completely irrelevant. And it's fine that he doesn't know anything about me. I expect that. I'm a fucking YouTuber. I'm an actual Z-lister, an internet content creator. I don't expect to go into a room and all of a sudden everything goes quiet as people drop champagne glasses that shatter on the floor.
No, that definitely happens to you, buddy. Why are you lying?
Because they're just blown away by my presence. Like, oh my god, do you know who that is? That's Charles White. Did you see his newest video where he was holding a rubber penis and throwing around a fleshlight? Holy shit.
I would do the same thing. I would do that exact thing.
It's Charles White. I don't expect that. So I just don't really get why that's like one of the main things he keeps reiterating in this video is he doesn't know who I am. I don't know why that's such a strong point. Like, I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is? This guy's just so fucking, you know, not famous. Gross. Not famous guy. Who is this? But anyway.
Don't they have like almost the same subscriber count or something?
Aside from him constantly mentioning that, there are some things that he does bring up that I think are definitely worth talking about. But first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to Nick. It looks like his broken ribs are healing pretty well because he starts this video by stomping into the room. And I also checked his TikTok. He's been going kind of hard, so it looks like his broken ribs seem to be doing better now.
Huh? You know what I never realized? How do you find this funny? He has 10 minutes. Hold on. 11 million. Okay. Nikocado. Hey, Nikocado, who are you? Like, for real, who are you? Hey, Moistcritikal got more subscribers than you, bro. L Clout. What?
Fiddlesticks.
How do people find this funny? Like him making them and walking around with his stomach fat. That's so ugly.
Who is this?
Like, that's disgusting. Ew. He does it on purpose too. I don't know if he does it on purpose or not. Like, maybe his stomach is really, like, can't fit into a shirt. But he, like, leaves out some of his stomach to look funny. And then he does that little ugly face. And no, I do not hate fat people. I just don't like Nikocado. That is funny. That is funny. The little scream he does.
I remember when my mom broke a couple of her ribs, she genuinely couldn't walk for like a month. She was miserable. But luckily, Nick seems to be healing at an accelerated rate. He must be like Wolverine from...
bro eats and heals up while like also dying at the same time. Bro, I'm saying he used to be like a really nice person. He used to be vegan. Not that good, but it's not bad. Then it progressively got horrible, bro.
From the X-Men, so that's good to see. In regards to his broken ribs, in his response video, he said I was completely lying and that his broken ribs had nothing to do with weight gain, which surprised me because I actually got that information from one of his recent videos. I'll just go ahead and play you the clip.
And before you make fun of me, please try to put yourself in my shoes. I cracked my ribs. Bitch. This fucking air sack from coughing excessively for over 2.5 months and my obesity, all 350 pounds of force.
I feel like he's faking. Like it's so obvious that he's faking. I don't know.
Ouch!
I just don't like him. He disgusts me.
I didn't reach into my butthole and pull this out of nowhere. I got the information from him, so I don't understand why in his response video he makes it sound like I'm lying about so many things. Like he himself said his
video made September. This is old, bro.
Cracked ribs were the result of coughing for the last 2 months and his obesity, 350 pounds of pressure or whatever he said there. I didn't make that claim. I didn't make that up. It came from him, and you can just click on this video and it's right in the intro. So I don't know why he would say something like that in the response video. It also doesn't really sit right to me that in this response video he puts multiple advertisements for like going to his Patreon and stuff like that. It just shows that he doesn't really take any of it seriously. It feels like this response was just made to capital.
Look at him. Of course he doesn't take any of it seriously. Let's be serious.
Lies off drama clicks. Like, you know, I just feel like he's never serious anymore. It's always in this act, in this character. You know, I might as well plug something too, since I'm responding to it. Make sure you check out my second channel, Huge Charles.
Alright, no, I'm chilling. Alright. Sorry. I love you. I love you, Moistcritikal. I'm
where I'm posting short content and exclusive shit over there. The link will be in the description below. That's Huge Charles, baby. But anyway, now to actually talk about the things Nick brings up that I think are very important to talk about. First of all, he talks about the people that went from my video to his to just be assholes. I always open...
I don't even want to think of that. That's actually disgusting. Like, why? Ew.
Condemn this, and I should have again said don't go harass him, because it looks like people need a constant fucking reminder to not fucking harass people. You're not some kind of internet vigilante fighting for justice. That angry comment you left on Nick's video isn't going to help him. You're just being a fucking douchebag. And that's, I completely sincerely apologize for overlooking the fact that I need to remind people how to behave online. I always absolutely fucking hate. I've made 2 different videos on how much I hate when people go and harass people, but just from like YouTube videos and shit. It sucks. It fucking sucks. 100%. And Nick is absolutely in the right in calling that out. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's actually get into the fucking meat here and talk about some of the things Nick...
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? We doing a mukbang?
Brings up. It's clear immediately that Nick misunderstood what I was saying in my video. I don't know if that's on purpose just for the sake of having like an aggressive response video for YouTube drama, or if he genuinely didn't understand what I was trying to say, but he makes it clear that he didn't get what I was going for right away.
Okay. I don't have the right to exist because I happen to be a little overweight.
To be honest, you said it yourself. You said it yourself. You should... I'm not saying anything, but like, you said it yourself, bro. You might have to do a little bit of stuff to make you non-existent.
I'm being attacked for my weight, for my appearance. Apparently, I'm encouraging people to eat unwell. Excuse me!
I don't even understand at all where that last thing came from. I never made any point like that or even hinted at anything like that. I never said, like, Nikocado Avocado is a role model and he's encouraging people to eat like he does on camera. You know, I never said, like, you know, these kids are going to watch Nikocado Avocado and then all of a sudden they're going to be fucking brainwashed by him. They're going to go...
I want to eat like Nikocado Avocado. I want to.
Out there and order 10 large fries and then a gravy to drink out of a toilet bowl. I never said anything like that. I never said that he's setting some kind of example for people to follow. All I was saying is, the success he found with mukbangs has reinforced his decision to eat this way. I was also never focusing on his appearance or saying he doesn't have the right to live because he's overweight. I don't know where these are coming from. As far as appearance goes, me showing his 2017 body compared to his most recent one was used to show what the food is doing to him. If he was skinny and eating the way he does on camera, I would have the exact same criticisms. Because even when you're skinny, you can be very unhealthy.
That is true. You can be skinny but be very unhealthy, but the weight thing is definitely a factor, bro. Come on, let's be serious.
Which is a point he makes. I wasn't saying skinny is the gold standard. He also brings up some demons from his past that I didn't know about. I didn't get the full extended lore of Nikocado Avocado. I was under the assumption that
Rowan gave him the guide to Nikocado Avocado, so he's like diving into like a horse's ass.
He was healthier back then, because contrary to what he says in the video, I am very familiar with him. I've watched his content for a while. I've watched the transformation, but apparently I've missed some arcs along the way in his anime. He mentioned back during those days with the photos I showed, he had an eating disorder, even mentioned a tooth rotting out, and that he generally didn't feel like he was healthy back then. And I didn't know any of those things. What I saw on camera was him eating healthy food, preaching about healthy food options and lifestyles, as well as fitness and stuff like that. So I was under the impression that he was healthy during those days, but maybe he wasn't. But he's also not healthy now. I'm not Nick's dad. I'm not here to slap the fucking cheeseburgers out of his hand or anything. I showed these photos because it shows a complete...
You might have to become it. After this video, you might have to become his dad. But this video is old.
Transformation from one body type to another, and it shows that there is still an eating disorder present. And I feel like it's reinforced by his audience on YouTube that encourage it, which is something he mentions in his videos from time to time. He says things like, you guys are doing this, and I think he's right. I think seeing those numbers grow and seeing those big numbers has completely reinforced the idea that in order to be successful, he has to keep eating this way, so he feels trapped to do it. That's the point I was making. It is a very unhealthy lifestyle.
So
it doesn't have to do with his weight.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. Soul Illuminati, I need you to tell me it. Soul Illuminati, I need you to tell me it. Hold on, y'all. I just need to hear him say it. So I can really so y'all can really understand what Nikocado really has done.
So this shit crazy.
Oh shit. Damn, the instrumental is hard. Why did bro just do a crisscross applesauce into a chair with rails on it?
When I die, my family better get paid, or I'm gon' hunt your soul one day. It will happen when you sleep. I'll be right there when you blink. He sold his soul. Yeah. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. Niggas all in my mentions. Like, so, where you at? Where you been? What you doing? Niggas all in my business. Eyes out with the shoes, I'm tripping. I've been dodging and ducking my demons. No help, so call it even. Haven't found me a bitch I believe in. No friends, I'm exploring no reason. Look, bitch, I'm exhausted. Don't have my phone, I lost it. I put my feelings in the coffin. You fumble the bag, you tossed it. Cause all you do is cry. All you do is lie. You don't even try. You can leave and die. Sorry, say goodbye. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. Yeah, 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 yeah. He sold his soul. Nowhere to go. He sold his soul for a car and a belt, and now he's crying out for help. He look in the mirror, can't understand why. He sold all these albums, but he still gotta die. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. He sold his soul. Oh, he sold his soul.
W vocals, bro. Thank you, Solomonati. So y'all said you want me to react to Ziggy Zag, That Money, and react to Victor. What is Victor? I'll do that after I finish this video, though. That was just a little, like, you know,
or his appearance. It has to do with what he's eating like, on camera and how often he's doing it. Take, for example, Matt Stoney. Matt Stoney will do these incredible food challenges. He'll eat fucking 20,000, 30, 40,000 calorie meals in a single sitting in under an hour for a YouTube video, and they're fucking awesome. That's nuts to butts action. Matt Stoney eating the fuck out of 20 burritos at a time, double fisting 1,000 tacos per hand.
No.
It's incredible stuff.
No, Victor. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
It's so much food and so many calories, but Matt Stoney does that once every few weeks, once a month maybe. Nikocado Avocado is doing something comparable almost every single day. Over the last week or so, he's posted a mukbang every single day pretty much. So he's eating these thousands and thousands of calories every day. It's very different. The frequency is completely different. Or let me rephrase this. It seems like he does it almost every day since he is posting them almost every day. Now, I do know, at least on a few occasions, he's done multiple mukbangs in one day. And that's still a lot. That's still a ton. So the point is, it's very different. I'm not targeting Nikocado Avocado because of his weight or anything. I was talking about him in this whole situation because it feels like his audience has reinforced his eating disorder, which is taking a negative effect on his overall health. If Nikocado Avocado did not find success on YouTube and be known for eating such massive meals, he would not have gained the 200 pounds in 3 or so years.
Y'all think that's true? I believe it. I think it is. Like I said, he sold his soul for some...
Gaining that much weight in that amount of time is not healthy by anyone's standards, no matter what doctor or what website you check. It is extremely rapid weight gain, and I don't think it would have happened had he not found success with this kind of mukbanging content on YouTube.
Can't be mad
he would probably not eat like this. And like I said, if he was skinny and still doing this exact content the exact same way, my criticisms would remain exactly the same. It is an unhealthy diet and an unhealthy lifestyle, as evident by the 200 pounds he gained, which is a lot in a short amount of time, and also the amount of times that he is crying on camera and breaking down. It seems like overall, this content has led him down a path where he is unhealthy and unhappy. My focus wasn't, look at Nick and all of this weight he gained, ewy. It was... How has Nick completely
that is definitely what I'm thinking, though. Ew, that's disgusting. Like, for real, just being honest, yo, play Angry Cod.
Transformed over the last 4 years, and what role did his content play in that transformation? He is completely different now mentally and physically than he was 4 years ago. Nowadays, he's known for crying all the time on camera while eating. It's become one of his big things, like a staple in his content. He is constantly breaking down and crying while eating, which seems like he's much more unhappy now.
That is funny. That is definitely funny. He'd be like, and
physically he's completely different. He requires a mobility scooter now when he goes out in public. You'll see it in his TikToks, you'll see it in his videos. When he is at a store, he requires a mobility scooter. So what I was looking at in my video was how his content and his YouTube success played a role in this transformation.
Making some of the most revolting noises I've heard in quite some time while undergoing some kind of exorcism.
And me. Who are you? I haven't said anything that you're revolting and you're disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
But you are disgusting. You are disgusting, Nikocado.
About you either, Nick. I was talking about that shtick you do in your videos where you make a yucky noise. That's what I was talking about. And I think you know that, but you tried to use that as a way to spin it like I was calling you revolting and disgusting for your weight or something like that, which I absolutely wasn't. I was talking about that ongoing joke you have where you make noises and faces like that. I was just saying I find that to be off-putting. He calls them a hairball, which is obviously him kidding around, and I just called it gross because I don't really like those noises. And I'm sure he knows what I was talking about here, but just found it to be easy ammunition to make me look really shitty. So he was able to spin it like, look, he's calling me revolting and gross. He's being a big asshole.
I mean, I would have understood if you said that too. Like, I would have been like, hey, you right. He is revolting and disgusting. I would have agreed with you, bro.
I wasn't. I was just talking about that hairball thing that he does. This video is going to be really long if I keep going through every point he makes, to be honest. We're not even like half of the way through the response, so I just want to focus on the next few big things that he brings up that I think are very important to talk about.
Okay.
He says that I am incorrect about like the nurse, like the full-time nurse to take care of him, and that's entirely possible. I've tried to keep up with his videos recently to make sure I get the full story, but for me it is very hard to sit through a full mukbang from him because it's just sad to see. I'll just be straight up honest. It's hard for me to watch all of them, so sometimes I'll go to Twitter to read threads about Nikocado Avocado to be kept up to date, and I recalled reading...
I don't even know how he puts through with watching the mukbangs in general. Me personally, I'm quitting 1 second into a video of Nikocado.
About a nurse that had to be on standby in order to make sure that he was able to go about his activities. This, he has said, is incorrect, so I do apologize for that. That information that I got there was wrong. 100%, and I'll take full responsibility for being incorrect on that point. Now, one thing he is blatantly wrong about, and I don't know if this is on purpose to make me look bad or something, he keeps saying that I call his viewers fat, or I am constantly talking about him being...
Hey, who knows for real? Bet, Lozy, bet. Just put it in chat. But who knows for real? Maybe they is. Like, the way they be supporting him.
Fat and gross. Two things I've never said anywhere in that video. I never said his viewers are fat or insulting his viewers. I was saying his viewers are enabling him to keep doing some of this content. And that, I stand by 100%. You can even see it on this response video. There were so many comments saying, don't listen to him, and when are you doing your next big mukbang? I love to watch you eat this and that and that.
That's
like,
so
that's
weird.
enabling. That's the very definition of enabling. It's enabling a bad habit. And it keeps you doing these same things which have had
like,
a negative...
People genuinely have, like, sane minds, and they're like, yo, when's your next mukbang? I can't wait to see you stuff your face and absolutely mutilate your insides. Let's go. Like, who really, like, likes that kind of content? That shit is weird, bro. So, like, his fans are definitely some strange people for that.
Effect on your health. But that's not me all of a sudden saying all your viewers are fat pigs that are gross and yucky, ooh, cooties, yucky, gross pigs in your comments. I never said anything like that. And I don't know why he tries to hint like that. And I think it's... I don't know if it's on purpose or by accident. I think it's supposed to like make his viewers mad at me, like, can you believe what this guy is saying about us? Which I never did. What I was saying about your audience is that they keep you doing these unhealthy things, which they absolutely are. I wasn't calling you gross. I never said any of that. I said that they are keeping you doing this unhealthy kind of content, which you've done for a few years now, which has negatively affected your health. And I'll...
That is a good question. Like, why do people, like, do that? I feel like it's so... For me personally, I find it weird to eat in front of strangers anyways. But, like, eating in front of a camera and stuffing your face? Why? That's some weird shit. Like, who is the... Bro, hold on. Let me... I don't want to... I'm pretty sure it was like South Korean niggas who made it. Mukbang. Yup, South Korea. Like, these niggas in South Korea were different. Why, though? Why? I don't understand. What the fuck? That's some weird shit, bro. Niggas was like, ooh, let me just eat this in front of y'all. Hey, y'all might love it. And
say it again, because that was the point of the video, and that was the point I was making. It's not all your audience's fault. You are making the conscious decision to continue this content and really focus on those numbers, but they do obviously play a role in it. The next thing he talks about is this machine that he's had in every thumbnail for like the last 2 weeks. He says he's actually had this since he was a...
Look at these thumbnails right here. Like, I love it, bro. That shit is so funny. Like... It's every single one. Bro got his mouth open,
nothing new, unrelated to mukbangs and all that. Okay, fair enough. Let's say that's true. Maybe it is. It probably is. I don't see why he'd lie about it. But then why all of a sudden now are you putting it so prominently in every thumbnail and every title talking about being disabled and doing a disabled mukbang? Why are you just now showing this off then? It leads your viewers to believe that the situation's a lot more dire than it is, and you're doing it on purpose. You're trying to garner more sympathy out of the situation by having this machine here. It makes it seem...
He's draining every little sweat that he got from his fat and he's trying to squeeze it for clout. I think that's why.
Like, your health is on a really rapid decline. And I think the reason you're doing that is to get more views on it, because when people see that you're in distress, they want to see what's going on and want to make sure everything's okay. So if you truly have had this machine for that long, why are you all of a sudden now showing it off like this in the context of being disabled? So it's pretty fucked up.
That's a
and
good
I don't want
question.
this video
I
to
don't
keep
even
dragging
know, bro.
on. So the last thing I'll talk about is the
bro.
broken ribs thing. The subject of like his disabled
Like, how do
mukbangs.
you, like,
As I
get
mentioned,
broken
he's been
ribs,
kind of
bro?
jumping around just fine. In this video, he comes stomping in, jumping around just fine. He's not coughing at all in this video, which he's coughed in all the other ones, and then like cried out in pain, like yelling about how much pain he's in. On TikTok, he's doing just fine, moving around, jumping, stomping. Either way, that whole situation seems to be all honky-dory now, so that's great.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. I feel like he completely missed the point of what I was saying with my video.
Like, sometimes I'll be watching ASMR mukbangs because, like, I like the sounds, but just watching somebody stuff their face with food, that's disgusting. Like, Zach Choi, I like his because it's very peaceful and you can hear him and the food looks good, and when I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying? But some people be like, eating with like ranch sauce in their fingers, fucking ill, and that just makes it horrible, bro.
I wasn't trying to call him all kinds of disgusting names or anything like that. I don't even know where he would have gotten that from. Maybe just a complete misunderstanding. I'm not sure, but either way, I still find the entire situation sad. His response didn't change my perspective on everything going on over there. I still think it is all a very sad situation. I feel like if Nikocado Avocado was not a successful YouTuber, he would not be doing these kind of mukbangs or eating this way. I feel like that's only there because of the success he's found with these videos, and his response did not change my perspective on that. It didn't change my opinion on it. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.
He sold his soul. Turn up your mic, dog. My mic is in front of my face, dude. What?